party masa won hwe na enkabo mapa entimi enidwuma yedi ani be chemu ewa table ehonom ena abeto dwasa de hye bi fire penny focus wo mu kodum gya wo se fire tender manti no sebi yedi wo mu empabro ena wi ensempi na aka we ho na yesi nkonya yedi esomo midin ohene wa kase obuahene obetimi afreme gargantua lady africa se ebone munche mankasa eni National Chairman Edema NDC Amanyoko ne Yewra Johnson esi edun ketia ne kase was party for say esi ano party ye NDC aban ene tiso nti saa wetimi wa kame na sefo ne de kwan bia so won hwe nim se bibetimi esi wa NDC Amanyoko ne mo wode sanse wenyi na to dwa obono mantem bra wode thank you to hye so
menkwa menya post na mikrofo ho akire me na omonya nsuo nom omonya nkanea omonya network omonya school adai papa no yetwe adin free ho yema abai no tab se nipa kakra bi no betimi dia abuman no na sika no bi be kanea dia yempuntudwuma magana fo ho ato ho a eno ena be ya mamu papa eno ntina party for obia prese ya mami school feeding ya mami CEO ya mami you know saa nete so enu ntie besrem munya butre se wa wo ko pri bia wanya no wo so one ye ena be kire se ebre bi so a wo benya bia na wo nya bi ifi se wo ko pri no wanya na be jira ka se insese ye be kan bo mu aboa ba ko no a ye di ama no na ka se o me manya ide ya sisi me enti ya badwa ne beto obi ade ne entome de enso nton se dwa no branch for no so de damase enje ya baba ya ba beto aba asa organize branches na obi ya de aduma ma ona ya ruya ye twa so e ma oko wani enu tinasre organization na ever branch for na wo ya adwuma yedim se wo ya adwuma no esrebo wo ma wo ntra wo akoda ya na bidia amayasia ye nta ya wo kro no na de tie bia no kro bia ma se wo ni ba do bi wo ha bemtinya ba meche o say you ti o so chete enti mi ro tin san ro ti o mi so wa adro kakra na me kakra enti sa fo no de o de wo mo bu bra bia o ko meeting wi a ade ba ti na da MPP for
national chairman ye be serewo na kwa contractor no ayedi adwuma ma no wabɔ ne tuja na wabɛyɛ kwan no ɛde amaye ne ɛman mani gye abanwe ho ɛne legacy projects sɛ projects biara abandada no yɛ ya wawie no ɔbɛtoa so na wayɛ ebisɛ yɛde ka ne sika ɛna yɛyɛ na saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a na yɛsrɛw sɛ yɛyɛ agenda 111 ɛwɔ kurom ha sabri ya kawira mu na yeye budget no yeti se abansi afi emudu na obehwe na wawie yesrew wadauma na breku west die no motimi aye ameye ho atoye
Ghana name sine wa America mine mo Victor Smith one wadi atudwa watchers for best US senators for my Ghana this year bia wedding senseme wo ice sen wo mo hwe se wo mo endi wo mo eni.
We're looking for the strategic partnerships with US deep pockets of funds from US in partnership with Ghanaians, professionals with skills to come into Ghana to invest, to create jobs for our young people and other opportunities so they don't have to migrate as they're doing at the moment in these numbers, then run into problems with ICE in America, for instance. If we got them good jobs where they are properly remunerated, this migration will not be happening, and we'll be able to develop our country's economy. Currently, the current administration has managed to stabilize the country from, it was really slipping under the previous administration for some reason, but we've halted it. This year has been good. We want to build on, and consolidate the gains of this year in 2026, like last year in 2026. So agriculture is a lead. I'm glad the minister has come and he will speak tomorrow at the investment forum. Any help that we can get from America, from the Americans themselves and from Ghanaians in the diaspora, because I've seen a few of them who are well-to-do. I went to Las Vegas, I'm going to California soon, and there are a lot of rich people there. But I think the best thing is to just get them into some sort of partnership with the people like yourselves who have the know-how, how we can develop agriculture, to come in, to invest, and to try to, as it were, engage our youth when they come out of universities, not to get out of the country and to live in their country and help us develop.
Industry is agriculture, but Lancaster County is the largest agricultural producer in Pennsylvania. I try to find some statistics often to show people how intense it is. We are the 10th largest county in the country with the number of cows that are here, just in this county. And to put it in perspective, there's more cows in Lancaster County than there is in Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware, the states combined. We're also the 4th largest county in the country in terms of layer hens. So if anyone ever goes to a Costco up and down the eastern seaboard or many other places, pretty much those eggs came from Lancaster County. So the richness of our agricultural heritage is critical to Lancaster County's future. It's a perfect blend of manufacturing for equipment. It's a perfect blend of even government partnerships. We're also the #1 county in the country in terms of agricultural preservation.
I'll keep saying there is no state in the U.S. that mirrors Ghana's agricultural needs more than the state of Pennsylvania.
I believe that this partnership, for it to be win-win, should be such that, education has to be part of the conversation. Because at the end of the day, agriculture, as we see here, is for the community. It's community identity. And in order to really strengthen it, education has to be part of it.
If we can grow in plantation and then eat from what, then we can make money from there and people will be comfortable. Yeah. But if we're not able to do that much then we have a problem. But then the good thing is that Ghana is located in this West African sub-region, and there are landlocked countries around us. If we can grow rice successfully, we can even export to them and get more money. Yeah. If we can grow, we're not growing enough. That is just wise, yeah.
Yet wa kase boy so idea ni tremu e wonsem foforo eso na no na ememenda January bosome no ne de to so dunson wa afimu na beto dwa say wodi we ni tremu wa table ya chese efie bia ya house number AMG 143 ATB ewo edum ye no ewo atebu na eja tom enam so mefie ne de ahyegrebu adankora ewo mo bedrooms no eye dum no sa so na stores e ka ho eye miensa na akwanchefo pani ade wani kyerem ewo atebu amantense okasa e de ma Ghana National Fire Service no eye station officer 1 Zakaria Kaboli wakasa watcher se na no ada se ne amede tu dwan memenda no mo te honom e na course ahodo chance se ba se ne na course ne sitie na no odinti woyi wo mo for crew members be say ensia se wo mo kopie mo bia ya asem ne si adom honom sane wo behu sane eja na esitiem wo se nyankopon se yen ka no kro wo mo kone de now fire tender bia nka mo sanse fire tender hodom no asɛe na wɔsoma wɔn ade hye sɛnea be obɛhu sɛ agya no mpɛmpɛn so bɛn na edru na wafa kwan a obetimi afa so na wɔn adum no wɔn do hodom a kyerɛ sɛ ade hye wɔ table kyerɛ sɛ dabi adenti ɛna sɛ mo ba bedum gya mo de mo nsa pan na ba ye ɛne mpanifo sɛ nsuo ne boro wa kasa mpampam ɛbo pa sanse fire adwumayɛfo ndi wɔn to obo ase tu hye wɔn so a wɔn sibiri wɔn a anya de da fam ɛnam so ma nipa a wɔyɛ fire adwumani a wɔpraye yɛ fɛ na Isaac Minka yɛse wɔpraye ne motom bebi te sɛ ne na ho bebi te sɛ na funu ntam saa ne tie nam so ɛma wɔn bɔ aposifo ama ne aposifo kyerɛ sɛ medical report wɔn yɛ sɛ ne be obetimi de nia kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ ayarasabea wɔkɔpie mu atebu aban ayarasabea wɔse a doctor fo gyina no so na afi wɔn ɛhwɛ no wɔse ɛmfa ho ne ɛnsɛm ɛkɔɔ so ne nyinaa mu no wɔn to wɔbo ase yɛ adwumaden sɛ ne be yɛ gya no adehye na ɛwɔ mpɛsua no so na na bu a yɛdi gyaba nsuo ba ya yɛtimi edum no fire mpanifo abɔ amane a wɔkyerɛ sɛ sasɛm wei wɔn ahyase sɛ wɔn yɛ mu nhwehwɛmu na emum enipa emimfo hu yɛ mu jampa otirimu da otu hyɛ fire adwumayɛfo so wɔn ahyase ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ nipa bɔnfo no nyinaa betimi di wodin aba enkrata emu empanifo na ka wasem se wiase mu ye YouTube ne na wankasa ho ye bewie na wani makwa din pa adehye wo kyira no ene wodi nsi aka ntam so wo ma ho kwan ema wo mo mpesua no so ye ntufom agudie wonsem wode to dwa nyina ne se nanse ntam wo hwe my Ghana mu abia ya wodo a ye tu gala ne ensuo na afeso nsase na ese ne ntim wo mo to wo bo ase efense ntwofo hyiemu de nsem bia tisei wode atodwa
yan tra ho ma omo nse ye nsuo no na ka yesuo a ben yen yesuo kira na so enam GBC fo omo mining activities no nti ase nsuo no a yentumi ennom enti ha na manfo de okada ni motorbike ene abobo ya etwi nsuo ekonom akuyafo nso de bi ye wo mfudie om de pete wo mkoko so asase ya da ha nyina ye bese no ha nso na ye fa ye fudie fire eba sa e kom chenche mapa na betu kuro no brichie pa na bebo kuro no enti yase ye mpre enti ye nyina age tumu e ma odi kura ye frɛ no nana kwabna bu odu kura ekuta mark mu ka se ye nyin tumu ye da ye ho ade be chi a o ma ye press conference a wo kokuom behind closed door say ya ye atum o ma no so ye nyin tumu about 99% ye nyin tumu enti ye ndra ho ma o mo nse nsuo no
si a o mo pese ye se kira no ye de ye community man ye preso super no ye preso efise eno ho ne ye fa ye duane e ho ne ye benu nsuo e ho ye kokko ye bia na president ye power show say ye koka wo mo se wo maban e na abaso nti wo mbedi ne ya nso ye
omo so da from aba
ye say we dey cry we need mu
what that from aba
yes we need mu do me entene kan so we need mu dia yes no me kan
dia MP ba me to sankre e ga fa regional minister so na ko to man pani wo mo say order from above nti order from above dia na definitely mo so ni mu bi so ni mu bi a ye to kana ma no so ni mu bi so ni mu bi o ma man pani aso
ye e bari for e bi mu kana say ya pan e na ba na ye say e president na ni so adi huru e ti ya say no president ni pani for e ka bi e ba wo o mo ka bi man no mo mo ye nkwa ni ye nsu ho ba
eye ba ma cooperative adwuma no eye 14th May 2025 ana e register e tuwe no high certificate ye 17th September no ana honorable Amakofi Bua ene Ghana for by e pa ho to mama ye e we bi ani na jishe no chese na nanom na ti asase ne so enti untimi nko baby wa brahma na mama ne tie ni empanyimfo e ko registrar wa traditional council ko ana so chese obo man na mage ana de to man ni ana man ni eyi empanyimfo ahemfo ni bi se ne mu hwe ni ni nsa wo so ni hwe di nti a ye dwumadi ni ba e nti yenti esro mu se mu nya abotre on se ni ba wunti no masma wunim na adwene te be zo mu nya abotre na de mu pɛ no ana e be ya mu wo
Ghana name sine wa America wa kapeni a won hwe mampeni dwumede so wo man Ghana mu chichiu pa eni kwa ho nsem wa bankese mu Dr. Peter Boamo otuku no ho e ma chese woni meeting bi ahye so meeting na wode hye so no woni senior managing director Edma International Trade and Investment David Brell ehye mu e wo Harrisburg na wo botan nyina ne se wo hwetimi aboa na wo man Ghana ne America ba ne kuaye a wo mwetimi akabom na afeso wo mo aye na amamienu nyina timi enya so mfa
fisheries and agribusiness, agro-industrialization and all that. And so there's this aggressive push, and that's where my sister Flora mentioned. We need the private capital holders who have built, accumulate enough capital and want to develop their businesses beyond, Pennsylvania, want to reach out to bigger markets. And so in the agro-industry space, some of them may need some raw materials, and the market dynamics are different. There are some of the products that are very big on the Ghanaian market, but we do not produce them. So some of these companies could export to those markets, but they may also need some critical, raw materials that would make them efficient, and it helps to build that network. But again, Ghana is positioned strategically in Africa as if you want a likable trade hub, and so we are virtually a gateway to the entire continent. And currently, with the African Continental Free Trade Area being hosted in Ghana, it makes it easy for our products to go to all the sub-regional markets. And so when you seek to develop bigger markets to enter Africa, Ghana becomes the hub where you can set up, and we have very robust, efficient and very committed human resource, and as you mentioned, very young population that is inclined to agriculture, and everybody is producing, and we grow everything. In fact, we are now developing a project to expand commercial production of vanilla.
Because I know vanilla traditionally in the US comes to Madagascar.
Exactly. And Pennsylvania big on dairy. Vanilla becomes very critical on the market, and we can do something with that. And so these are many things that we can explore.
Agritech, there's certainly a lot of tech companies in that space that are here. But in comparison to, I think that's more of a question of the Department of Agriculture, unfortunately. It is one of the priorities of the governor's economic development strategy. Agriculture is number one, actually. It's quite big here, including the ag tech. But
are you going to be at Senator Street's thing?
Yes. Okay. I'll be this afternoon.
Okay.
What about fertilizer companies? What's that? Fertilizer. There are quite a few. Fertilizers are big. You still have tremendous need.
Would they be on the farm show?
There'll be a fertilizer. There'll be so the farm show, especially like in the East Hall, I think there's a lot of company exhibitions. So that would be a place. I didn't specifically look at fertilizer companies, but that's a big piece of the pie there, right? So there'll be fertilized. Now Christina's over there. Christina University Washington. Now she can maybe tell you what the fertilizer companies are. In them, that would be, I'm sure there's a section aimed at that world.
Mrashe bedweni ya wujina hode madeshia wowe validra bato empesi asosaso ena ba name sine wanzima isiminsi mu akabu mu edie kumabo from yensi factory a wo behwe timi adada banchi mu apetem ye no ewo atoye mantemo.
Feeling a very great day. Osande the be the food security ado here. Na abagana sa especially in Zima zone, one of the staple foods here abanchi or cassava. Especially with CCR rubber plantation as our ability, wama staple food no production wako form. And Akotemia Airway, Yaka in Zmaisa is the top leading production of cassava. Now problem in there most often no farmers no will harvest the cassava now. So when you the home consumption when I wo fufu na choba na za mwaka no or you wasteful. Into near pro there. Abeni why not doing there? Say yamma farmers na assurance there. Produce the bano, but oba obi oboto another the next stage of production now on your problem obo boost to confidence. Into in there thousands of cassava will produce oko waste no if they need na be here tin you push as a member of parliament na abano tell you the depart project here about oye cassava processing mini factory to serve a purpose because odejuma pi baba you can thousands of jobs you can say 1 hour you check away just about 300 but indirect jobs one about 2 akwa na we're talking about thousands of jobs them projects baba it is good news and is a motivation there and person we mean to say that food security it's bana or short to short no groundworks no you bear about a month in a long span within a space of 6 months also you complete the project in your commission more ashamed that the fund is available because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nabeni Okan Oye so there's no problem with the funds any contractor na no form I'm Emmanuel Company Limited no here I'm in assurance there obey Juma and see within a space of 6 months no we should be able to come back and commission this project content you are doing here and see to gain the social capital of the people no you are catch a contractor there 80+% of one obey Juma no our masons carpenters Nadina or so that way from the local area or Yakutimha and beyond is my east ama in the social capital in ownership of the project no to honestly ada yen contractor na kan wajatum God's bay Juma that has to do with employment assembly project depart project na ekura omudua banche pa banche fu enom ye wa ha enti so omoye banche ni wie so a omoye ope one of the best place omoye ateke ewanze mamai mu ya ha enti no nanamu edebetu yanim se so munya cassava processing factory ni bi wa ha no ma ebobo mo once me first visit in this town no enom dey sa no edetu manim and so yes I say you two and many MPD home come we dey no so say no a good thing because I had banchi eduma no mo at least say enso to munya factory in the mo ha no ma ebebo ma omoso eduma because I always say this government you know say eka school diner chip compound na hospital here and the Ghana for 2020 campaign because eno beba bebre now so say nya factories in any way no efradia and no be ma amanfo so anya adwuma ade aye so ma ehye nkuna say you make sure say yetumi nya sa cassava factory no ade ama hafo no so far no e be 24-hour economy marketing from how to be a marketing no just 5 minutes drive 5 minutes also kwa enju nti say factory ba hanoma omoye that aduane na ombitimi everyday bia no on be akọ market home market for no so any dey so madam man for us say omodo omo support na dia ma side project we eba so according to them no over more than 8 years you almost started say omodi project here say omo here side project we now within this first year na no yetimi ayema omo saka project no ntiama kroma for no tumi say omo energy no e wo soro say ye sa factory e de bro
wode ba obaboa because ye de yensa ya abre yensa hina agengen ya mama no na o sha ase na ya beto ado this wode ba obaboa o my machines na ade obaboa ye na so why short amaye because ne ye in the food.
Mrashe bedweni ya wejina hode madeshia wata kwansayem yera Isa Salifutela na wakasa watchers NDC abaye ya Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama da ya nono wayanshisha yama yese ya brabo ahochire bi Ghana for ye fem no yebetimi aboa no wetu ase no nti na wode resetting Ghana agenda wode eshim Ghana for wose bra NDC aban betina so na enkoyi na so nhihye panti no isi ade obi asere a wo dididinsa ebro na fruso.
We don't come to just please people. We come to make sure that yeba people's life or you better. That is what I am. And it say jinahane say akabibi ewo oye campaign timer. It is important. Nimpanenim, our integrity, our respect, Says will be in Judea, and there's a dinner harness of China Banose, as on dinner when dinner, not today dinner Korean channel. Takwafu, I mean, make constituency executives. We will never disappoint you. We will never leave you out. We will continue to serve you and say the truth. The ultimate is being honest. The ultimate is making sure that you become so transparent and you are prepared to serve your people. But I'm assuring you, it's not going to end here. By 2027 or before the end of 2026, I promise you, people can take the loan and go to Dubai and come back. Or your business getting one asset. Nesanso business getting one asset. Or better now, His Excellency John Dramani Mama. Yes, Akukon Kitty. Akukon Kitty, no Baba Yakukan Kasi. This is the similarities we are adopting in our constituency. Everyone may say a phone worry Tiguano, Damikrono, Ahotobim, Damikrono, Ezibando Bukofo, Damikrono rent on Yebebre.
To Cassia, Mr. Medibama, Anoma, Umenia, or Scanibi, and say, Sicano Sabi, but I doubt you now. Let's go with him, Mike. But not about Monocoso. You are living your life. Skyway Naba, the scanner or your botai interest as Canaba. Until the American say, Sabotino, in a says Skyway as echo, now echo saving. Say, OG says, can say, Ebia, Udikoto, or Ebia, Fusi, Kakanka, Crabby, and also the Abatonic Kakanka. The Sasa or Mumpan ship. So OG say, Ebia, or yeah, fruity now, so the Batombia, Ojia, Pacoton fruit, you know. Now, so brown passo. In fact, I say, Udija. Pasudena Ebasono, or the interest in Emerson, and as a profit can Ebason, what it to ho. El community say, oh, the side properties to a ship now, or ye get in Ancasana or the Mao, also Oyakasi. The American say, Mamma Yan Fa, Saiscano, and Fanquay, Adibia Sabi, on ye twins and Anka ya day yet. Oban is up, Saiscano, on self purpose, on self the purpose, a scanner, Yadimao. I find that is basically what I want to also communicate. That you know, that on your full maybe attention now, and then when it's going to be able to put 30 cities. No, servants up, not just moi.
My entwaso na yemfi ani nchemu mfimfi mantem. Mrasha bedwani ya wujina hode madesha wa hema lowa dentra baton pesiaso Lawrence Sergeant Sem the watchers afia yesim obesha ya doyenti emekuna fo woni ya enyini abru 60 years base 783 ena na no memenda ne kwesi ada wo yisi ho no ma wo ya doya emu odin e de masafo ne nyina
ehwe bia mefi ene bia mabedua akwala ntimiensa a oni mami oni papa tena yakopon ekika jimi maina ne yampia na ni kura hwesem ne se eni da so wo ema ebebu na omosiso titi ya baba wa eni ye mrat se wiase no eso na emu e ya botre eye yakopon ne jise ni shira etwen honhom ene edwumaden yaka se utu emikantema wa kwa apapem ti kaka meka che mebu no se omunyambre kwa de yakopon no boy no odi obia the chefa edebema
if you want to come here you have school 1970 abaya mp for aba na kwabra de some de na dwumadi a obedi amakurafo yi de kisa kwabra on person just on kasa one transfer
agensam ne wa yer age yensam kirasa yi nwa yemhu bi da mp bi bempo yetoma ne wi a wani fe kura won fa wuno eno ano no de wa ya amakurafo ne yen emerewa meme was 64 years de wa ya ma yetresa yede yedi age yedi nyame dana se ye bompa ye ma no se nyame mano kwatentere o ma na hode ne ndas 4 years a beba aka 3 years kura on some win
Yankopɔn hyira no ɔyɛ ne kɛseɛ na bisade ɔpɛ nyinaa Yankopɔn yɛ bɛmbrɛ yɛbɛsɛ aka to ho sɛ sidi a wɔse ayɛ abɛyɛ ne agye bebree ne nipa nyinaa na yɛtumi ayɛ saa nti Yankopɔn hyira no.
Mwashe bedweni ya wajina ho de madesha wa denta abaton pesia so ankrapompuni mantemu Muhammad Adamu Ramadan ena wake kanen sas wo kra ne nsem 100,000 Ghana cedis wo de amadwedi for ma ye wa denta ne oboju se womwa na wontre wodwuma wodi emu
de ayeye na feda tina afi wenso initially ne ya adwen senka ye be na Mother's Day amomo ne so ye ma me Her Excellency Lordina Mahama so ya nemu no opia yen ntina ye aba ye ne sisi ntina ye de aseda kese na bema no na nim se mana sem eda na koma so ntina ne ye be ya ye be boa mani ama omojuma epeja no ene ne be ye o mejidi kese se ye election victory ne ejina the way ne ye ne omo relate ntina mpenyimfo ne mana empire omabo amaye no ehun faso na ye huntie ye be koso asomo mo sa na omo akoso ehiraye so that nkunimdie na be more and more be your friend saying ye da omo ase for all their support and love all these years omo ye che ye be koso asomo mo ye be koso aye ejuma amomo da
Amawa ka che ye papa de ye nanase isran kan wa surprising because ye nwinda in the surprising day ye nanase isran kanidin bibi oboso mi oye ye no nka nya ne yendi bindi ye danase sika na obda amahan ye danase memba no so me no ba kasa obi abaye adwuma ma nkoso abam ye be ye hotian but sika oda amahan ni wo de you so me ye e ba bo ho ban ye be adwuma hard work.
And we are still in a new year, so he had decided to also donate some food items to the market women. So we started from Adenta market, where he gave some amount of money to market women, 100,000 for them to loan among themselves to be able to do something with money, and also donated some bags and oil to the market women. And then we quickly moved to Ogbojo to also appreciate Ogbojo market women for how far they have been with us. So shortly, Honorable is just here to also show love to the community. They have been there. Nobody has won twice in Adenta, but the people have been with him, and he decided to also pay them by donating some items to them to say a big thank
say ye hunu bi da afi we de ashoki ye bompa ya ma no sa afi bia ontimi nkai ye say na adwuma nkoso ye to aba bi mo nsan wini no nkai ye so ye de anigye e beta na chi midana
ebusia ye jina sansem we so ne ye twa ye ho sima ye ba ansam akada osontin ko be bi atwen
tie boy eye Ecobank Adaroma and waso yasene ama ye de bro.
Yes, I'm a monina quaba bium ediba cassia bopono, so ya pem so the niache once and for a so. Drumtini edema MPP Amanyokun and Krabatewa Santemantemo, a Bernard Entribus Yakodona furniture ma won't mean some more did to Janina say, Yamea doma enche, Janme Bossamino, Nede Tosodia Sabako, Fimo, MPP Amanyokone could see any Akotoaba, when Nipa Bako betimi abwa, na MPP Amanyokone Timidin Kunim, our 2028 general elections anymore, Dr. Alaji Mamudu Baumia.
Eti say to me ne ya pedia. Anya se madam funi wei. Anya se mini wei ne wokuo. Anya se wei na ya tenten. Anya se wei na mepe na asem. Na emom de ya de ne kwa wo betimi age to me na maye no. Mepo acha constituency executive say ya hwan ya. Council of Elders, me poacha one year didn't call election 2028 or coordinators, me poacha 1 year and call election 2028. Police station, police station, police station, police station, police station, police station, police station. I have 1 year and call election 2028. I have 1 year and call. I have 1 year and call. I want you to go. Mesdames et Kassani Bavier, nous Moutier. Et ni pas nous mouna, on m'a fait tout mini nano. On m'a ya MPP for. On m'a na comme ye. Nasuso. Bakupa and when Yakupa yin say, I was for your flag bearer. Ye free hakopa. E bibiwa besia chile. Mesramo Asante region. As Asante regional chairman, Adiaba Kopen na Mesramo. Mumma yen speaking one voice. Let's use our votes to speak one voice. Let's direct ourselves and vote for Dr. Alaji Mabu Baumia. He's our future. He's the future of Ghana. So we are going to vote massively for Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. May God bless you all. I love you. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all.
Gawes means in assembly ya penny awudi womu enim John Desmond so wanai within a month when him say National Sanitation Day Jumedie no one showing to me famra so ewo Amasaman electoral area. Na Jumedie no course unti UTV Kasiabo any assembly members be ewo Amasaman electoral area din koma wa chair but tayenti asa Jumedie way what they share so.
Normally it is expected that leadership frontline these development activities. Any development activity at all. Na yempenyi for muwahano I municipal chief executive Honorable John Desmond so and I any member of parliament for Amasaman Honorable Sedem Kweku Afenyo what team up together with assembly members, unit committee members, task force, traditional leaders, all stakeholders to make sure say every first Saturday of every month we are able to observe, not only observe but clean up our environment, because the saying goes cleanliness is next to godliness. We believe, say, it is very important with development, without a clean environment, we cannot have a perfect development in Amasaman that we want to see.
After the Christmas break, we noticed that we have seen an increase in the waste generation within the business enclave. So because of that, we deemed it fit that this morning we'll make an announcement and invite everybody, every seller here to come and participate in cleanup exercise so that we get rid of every waste that we have gathered as a result of the festival. And fortunately, the market women wake up early in the morning. Even before we got here, a lot of them have finished cleaning. So now we are doing the collection. It is the general attitude of Ghanaian. We have done a lot of sensitization since Tuesday. However, the market center, a lot of people have done the cleaning in the morning and keep the refuse. So when you come later, you want to see the crowd, you may not see them standing, but the refuse have been gathered all in the community. So you see that the refuse is gathered all around and we are collecting. You will not see the crowd, but the amount of bola that they have hit in the communities is so much that we will not even finish clearing right.
Ghana maybe aka ho bom na edin e da mo so sweet ladies wo mo UK montene so afutu ene adehede a no wodin ene wode kwa ma Ghana adehye wa ma so say wo mo hwe ne wo man Ghana nyoma pa ye wo ye duane a ye die sebe ye ntade ye hye ye kasa ya kanyina ye hwe say ye betimi aboho de ro na kwanche for penny ya woda sweet ladies ano nana efia chumwa wono na office members ne bi ene UTV kase wedding koma woden semwati say to ja
ye na 2026 na ye pese ye ni say ye ma ya keka ye ho abom ye be ko Ghana ye be bua ekunafo eni inyanka last year the same thing ye wo president wo Ghana ye friend of Mami Abrefi enti ye kwa ye ma musika na wo de ko inyanka fie ni ade enti this year me ko Ghana me ni American president ye kwa saade ye be kwa kodibu juma ewo Ghana si ye bebo ye nuanom enti ekuo ne ye de boaboa ye ho ye wa hanso enye owuo nko a wo be ware bibia ye se ye hu se Mark say ye de na say ye di enkola nso ka ho aye sa na no wonso wono wonamfo enamfo nso ebi wo ha se bi se ne ye wo ka no mo wo ha it's different crofon one nante it's yes ye kire omo ye culture na ye no say you kwa ye kra na obi sasa na ukwa ye dia nti yes say ye ma wo hu sa dem because wo mani abeje ho ana ye part me so wo mo buy enkola bi wo kra anko wo nye interested
na very beneficial among crofo a say bi omo nipi as a secretary no so there the feel say every day bi e ko ni enyi ko nanim say dey start say 2 years ago no yet sana yeah what to say because 2026 there I feel na ya start about first meeting nipa almost 50 and I attended first meeting which is really incredible looking at our winter bremu to say there to me and kasa yenya very good attendance internal I think says we said is ye no nko na ye ko
yenya bi so wo US this year ba ko bi US de na no yenya bi wo France eno so ye be ko yenya bi wo Germany yes and so ade hu se be ti sweet ladies for the whole world no kaka gu so a bem and our numbers no kra increase sweet ladies first na be 20 and ye be 85 for 100
association abaso say omotimi akeka omo ho abom a omotimi boa ama ema no majunjiri omo ho ahwekwan ombefa so a ema no masechire mu be kama omotu mpon na de eneme ba ya mani age ho nze even though say omo obi wo Ghana ewo Accra Kumasi Takra de Sunya ni America any UK ni Europe no omo asa ati say omo ye me omo wo ma ema ni mema it's omati ekua eye sweet ladies and gents omo de be boa omo mama ne mema no se de be ya omo so betimi akeka omo no maka omo abom na omo sa no omo ayire omo na omo benyina nkabom etimi aba nti omo
na Virginia ya wojina hode madehia wo wutu senya Easter baton pesias won finfi mantam Phyllis na akoyo okuno waye ne bi nsi bida e wo my Ghana ma bakwasempa na wode aba ya bona baso se best student professional arbitration graduation ceremony course won kramantemo na dwumedi ya sempenifo pi na ne ko bi to se president edema Ghana Bar Association.
Motivation it's bigger than I even thought of because Ejuma as member of parliament no na insensem bebreba yenim and more of I was say yet now so na the best way forward. It's the Midday program we and I decided to enroll in the program. Already na Miami masters in ADR did that, so I decided to enroll to get more skills and more knowledge on the practice of ADR. It's for the motivation there. Learning there, and I'm sure say you be until maybe we are tired because obi a there and I say okay tree because every day we are advancing in this world, and if you learn, you advance and you open up your knowledge skills.
Ghana for say Nkano na yempenimfo omutumi tena ho na omusiesie asem sesi aso ahemfo kra po a omo ye titiri wo man mu yekọ ukọ ahemfi a yesiesie asem eye edinka bomba na arbitration na sesi a ye de aba no eno so ninsunson kakra wo nia yempenimfo no omo chase a omo ye no eni ane se we the rules na ade ye de aka ho se na ebe ya ye betumi ehu se we na ekose na we so kose nti mesre mkrofo mu ekosua de sesi a omo onimde a omo de baboa ye aya yenya assemby a o se yesiesia enya court nko na o se yedwane ko o mayen ko arbitration centers no so no mo hwe na nsam no yensiesie na yenyina yenhu se sesi ade yenya experts okrom ha ebia na fiti ase no yeni nkrofo a omekosua we na sesi ama no na nyina wo wiase afa na nyina arbitration mo di didwuma nti mesremo mo ma yensom na yenko na yensiesie yensam na Ghana ntupum na yenyina ema so ndwembra maye
Ekua wansha banse Bless All Foundation by Yachebes and Fisher no Butainis or Beshabua na mofra sebe wamo orphanage womotimi asede na no January boss we need that also do na wa film na beto just wamo kosra Porters Village Orphanage ya do wodu ye no kika wansase edi bibi ti se nuane entade empaboa eni akade eboa ma nipa bra boa setena etimi koye edema no.
And Bless All Foundation our hopes for the past 5 years. And I am with her way and using say, Yabeshan Korao Munibi, Nitutuni, and Ba, and Ketwa, into no, there be a boy and woman say, Kakrabia Benyano, yet Yensa, and my Esrom so. So no, Nititu last year, donation, I know a sanitary pad near the coach school for. Aha, Nelson, no, essentially, and Shalenia, foundation. Sponsors from other manufacturers, yes. Into no, ama we kakra ye shortage kakra. Into yes, afofro a my ready some person mu beboy and say ya 2 years afro ye de bia available. Ufrea ye bejo so na ya ma ebinsa so ye into no. Asense me nurse ni ami ejuma or hospital ni into no abrin na mitanya approach almost me approach me amafo to me approach me wo afofro nkora bia omu ni bi anase ni maami efri mu anase ebusafo no kra wo ho but omu kra no omu ye de omu nhwe omu nti na obi wo ha ebi wa hayedin because omuntu mi entia omu bills omuntu mi labs keke omuntu mi any medications into no eba sana kakra meti mi ayede haya meye nenso no eya na mi pe emboa enso free afoforo ho asemi mi say seminya sa emboa na meti mi atene mi nsaye abwa omo ama omu nyina nso no enije aba omo akomewu na fenso no yeba Porters Village make us omo ade bebre omo
Ewusua ye gina sanse wusua kasebo ya boa do Byron any team na ye dwumaden pa ye de si wa se na wo hwa atade ya ehye me ya Christian Couture ene pam na ede maame wo mo Taifa Norway obetimi afre 0558 488 534 0558 488 534 dia mejeso na wie ene Garaganton lady ohene wa kase mo ahene yada mo nyina se amamu ene hwe